Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. They've got Williams, and it's Jay in a two-guard. O'Neal with it, guarded now by Williams. O'Neal with it, working on Williams. Just 5 to shoot, into the lane, and Clutch gets it to go.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
McCoy, rebounded by Denver.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Right wing, takes a three. Counted from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Brown. Back to O'Neal. Carey grabs a miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Williams with it. Picked up by Tucker. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Washington shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
He hits the second from the line. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Clutch. O'Neal passes to Clutch.
He never called. She never got me.
I want to show you family.
Want to show you my picture? Which one to show me?
You.
Want to show me me? Let me see.
Tucker with a screen. Shoots from the baseline. And Clutch gets it to go.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Here's Carey. 10 points in his last outing. Here's Willis. Washington again can't hit.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Outside O'Neal. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
For Washington, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Carey. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Willis. 6 on the shot clock. That one drops for him.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Clutch passes to Brown. To the paint. And stolen by Williams. And there it is for him.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
So it's Denver now, trailing by 2. Outside O'Neal. The kick to Hunter. Pass to Tucker. Over Williams. Misses off the right iron. And Washington with possession.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
So it's Denver now, following the score by Washington. Here's Clutch. Brown passes to Clutch. To the left side wing. Pass to Brown. The shot. It's rebounded by Washington.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Washington shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good. Some consider these the dog days of the regular season, Clark. You think that's fair?
I think that's accurate. I mean, they certainly can feel that way. I mean, the key is to try to not let it get to you, embrace the joy of the game, being with your teammates, competing. You've really got to make it a mental kind of game when you get to those periods when the dog days are upon you.
Now a timeout called by Denver. Denver trails by 6. And here's O'Neal, a top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest. Knocked away. Hunter passes to O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brown with the drive. Oh, can't convert the two-handed jam. Washington leading by 6. Here's Griffith. Excellent D there from O'Neal.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
McCoy's shot is good.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's O'Neal. His last outing, he had 20. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. A different look for Denver. Adebayo's checked in for Tucker, and Murray subbed in for Hunter. It's Williams, high post. He's against O'Neal. Williams misses. Here's Brown, and he slams it in one-handed.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Adebayo, a screen on Davis. Back to Adebayo. That one is off. Davis with the defensive effort. Washington leading by 3. A shot by McCoy, no good.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Clutch. He has 6. Now here's O'Neal. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. The Wizards have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Davis a screen. Williams in the post. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Murray. He's scoreless. Here's Adebayo. Outside O'Neal. Adebayo sets a screen. O'Neal passes to Clutch. Lets it fly. And again, it's Denver missing.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Down low, Davis. Up and in on the layup. And now a 7-point Washington lead.
When he's at his best, Davis is in attack mode, getting to that rim and playing with power down low.
Outside Murray. Adebayo against Williams. Oh, they pick off the pass. Here's Willis. He has 6. Williams with the screen. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. For Denver, they've got 6 of 14 in so far. 1:49 left to play in the first quarter. Adebayo passes to Clutch. O'Neal on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Clutch. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Here's Griffith. He's covered by O'Neal. And Williams punches it home.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He says the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, you've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. So both teams changing it up here. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Denver. 11-point game. Pass to Adebayo. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
And Washington making a change here. George is checked in. Here's Castle, guarded by Russell. And it's in there.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Adebayo. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Here's Brown. Whitmore defending. 3 on the clock. Here's Caravan. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
There's a great rhythm to that shot. You see the practice hours.
Castle for 3. And he can't get that one. And so it's Washington ending the quarter up 10. Defense is setting the tone. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Wizards?
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
They've got D'Angelo Russell. He's out there with Christian Brown. And it's Watson in at the small forward position. And for the Wizards, Cam Whitmore out there with Castle. Then there's George. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's McCoy in at the small forward. Stolen by Russell. And they're running. Here's Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Oh, I tell you what, Russell is a problem out there. D'Angelo with the anticipation to flick it away and then kick off the fast break.
Here's McCoy. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Here's Castle, guarded by Russell. And Castle with the basket on the assist by Davis. Castle's got his second bucket on the night.
Working it to the open teammate that time. Excellent awareness from Davis.
Outside Watson. Tucker with a screen. Fires for three. And it's McCoy with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoners slam right there, guys.
Carey's checked in for Washington. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Denver shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in this game.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And Denver making a change here. Murray's checked in. So he hits one of two from the stripe.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Russell following the score by Washington. Pass to Clutch. And he makes it on the layup. Clutch has got 8 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's McCoy. Hunter covering. Whitmore with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Carey. Back to Whitmore. 5 to shoot. Davis a screen. The three ball. And it's Whitmore missing.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Clutch's shot is off. Washington leading by 12. The shot by McCoy, no good.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Hunter can't get it to go.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Here's Carey. On the wing, Whitmore. Connects from downtown. Whitmore's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Hunter. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Murray. A great take by Murray.
I like Murray's shot selection, especially when he's this close to the rim.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Carey. Deflects the pass. Here's Castle. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game.
This is why you integrate Davis into these sets, because he's terrific at finishing them off.
Now O'Neal. Count that one. O'Neal's got 6.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Pass to Castle. Here's Carey. He's covered by O'Neal. Lets it go from 14. Carey's shot is off. Denver trails by 13. To the middle. Here's Tucker. Tries again. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
The second effort. And he lays it up and in. O'Neal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
McCoy, from the top of the key, he buries it. He's got 9.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's O'Neal. Give him 8. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Pass to McCoy. Here's Griffith. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Griffith's got his second basket on the night.
That shot was made possible by the work of Anthony Davis.
Tucker with a screen. Russell to pass to O'Neal. Outside for Russell. Going inside with the tip. Great positioning on the putback. O'Neal's got 12 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keith. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Adebayo's checked in for Denver. So a moment now to see the story for him.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Washington leading by 11. Here's Castle. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Denver. O'Neal's got 7 rebounds in the game. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. O'Neal's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play there.
Here's Carey. Adebayo grabs the board. The Nuggets have gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Denver shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Pass to Willis. George outside. Right at the free throw line. That one goes. Count it. And the Wizards lead by 9.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And here's O'Neal. 14 points for him. And here's Russell. Takes the 3. Drops in the 3.
And, you know, this has become a real weapon for Russell now, and it's because he's worked hard on this shot.
Pass to Willis. Here's Griffith. Defended by Murray. Here's Castle. Here's Carey. Shoots. Griffith's shot is off. Here's Russell. Got it. Good job in the low post. And now it's just a 4-point Washington lead.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
Here's Willis. 33 points last game. A little mid-range shot is up. Rebounded by Denver. O'Neal's got rebound number 8 now. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Pass to Clutch. Driving in. Outside O'Neal. Goes back up. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. O'Neal's got 12 now in this quarter.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Here's Castle, guarded by Russell. And that time also a missed shot.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
Now here's Adebayo. Russell with the ball. Guarded now by George. The shot by Russell, no good. The teardrop, and George lays it in. And the Wizards lead by 4.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Outside Russell. Here's Clutch. Pass to Murray. Outside O'Neal. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Willis. He's got 6. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. And he makes the first.
At the line for the Wizards, Willis taking 2 shots.
It's both from the stripe. 7 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's O'Neal. And that's not going to go. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Washington. They lead by 4. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend, let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest.
One thing about this contest, it's very hard to win. Everyone's a great shooter. It comes down to who's hot and who's clutch.
And most of these guys have shown they can do both of those things here in the regular season. And next up, guys, our current matchup. We're seeing a close game here for Washington.
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes sense. After all, they're the ones setting it up.
Yeah, that's what you want. Establish the tempo while staying under control. They can run away with this literally.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Washington leading by 4. We've got Christian Brown, and it's O'Neal in at the 4. Here's Carey. Pass to Griffith. Here's Willis. With some arc. Rebounded by Denver. Tucker's got 5 rebounds tonight. And for Washington, they've got Williams, and it's Jay in at the 2 spot. Washington shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. And Williams punches it home.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Willis. Pass to McCoy. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Inside. Here's Williams. Rebounded by Denver. Tucker's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Clutch. He's got 10. Outside Tucker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's O'Neal. He takes it in, and he jams it home with authority.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
To the middle. Oh, and that with no question powered it down.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climbing.
And it's Washington with the ball. Denver getting their last shot to go. Pass to Griffith. From the wing. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Griffith's got 7 points. For Denver, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Hunter on the wing. Now here's Tucker. Here's Clutch. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Griffith. 7 points in the game. Clock at 6. McCoy, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Outside O'Neal. To the inside. Here we go. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And Denver making a change here. And Williams drops them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
And with some time here, let's see which teams have been terrors in transition over the last month of play. The Nuggets, number 1.
They've done a great job using their defense to create for them on offense. Turn it over against this team, and you're going to be in trouble.
Here's Tucker. 5 points in the game. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Brown's shot is good.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Here's Willis. Give him 8. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Willis has got 10.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Clutch passes to Tucker. Pass to Watson. Offline from the top of the key. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Denver trails by 5. Here's Caravan. Here's Clutch. Goes up from the top of the key. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Carey passes to Jay. Down low. Lets it fly. And he drops that one in. Carey's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
Clutch passes to Brown. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's McCoy, defended by Watson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And they finished top 5 of the association in blocks per game. Their rapid intensity on this end really shining through and helping to intimidate opponents.
And to be number 2 in turnovers per game, it gives you a good sense of what a well-organized squad they are. They run a tight ship. Here's Clutch. 10 points for him. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And Washington with possession. They're on a 12-3 run. And that one's good. 12 points for him.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Pass to Carey. And the bucket is good. Carey's got 4 points now in the quarter. Denver trails by 9. Here's Clutch. 12 points for him. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Lets it go from 11. It's tipped. Outside Tucker. Pass to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. And it's all from 3-point range.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Deflected. Here's Caravan. Here's Clutch. There's the drive. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's characteristic.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Here's Caravan. Pass to Tucker. 14 feet away. Carey grabs a miss. Carey's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's McCoy. And he banks in the layup. And now an 11-point Washington lead.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Watson. No points so far. Tucker with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Here's a look at the schedule for Denver. On Wednesday, then on Friday.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
And he drops a first. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Denver. Murray comes in for Watson. And Washington making a change here. He's perfect from the line this time. Washington leading by 9. Here's Castle, and he lobs it up. Oh, AD, an easy target on the lob.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Here's Clutch. That shot missing, and George with some nice D. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Wizards.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Washington shooting an excellent rate of 56% in the third quarter. Castle. Shots blocked. Here's Clutch. He's got 14. He drops it from range. Brown's got 6 here in the quarter.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Now here's Whitmore, averaging around 5 points a game. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Murray deciding where to go with it. Here's Clutch. And Davis with the block.
His great length really helps AD defensively.
Here's Brown. And he throws it down with one hand.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Gets it off. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And we've reached the end of the third. It's Washington up 6. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Denver trails by 6. They've got DeAndre Hunter. Bam Adebayo is out there with Christian Brown. And it's Clutch in at the point guard position. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his third foul so far.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Brown. Throws it up high.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Here's Castle. Pass to Carey. Unloads. Rebounded by Denver. Up top, O'Neal. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. O'Neal's got 26.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Griffith. That's the way. Pass to Clutch. And here's O'Neal. To tie it up. Here's Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brown. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Castle misses.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Outside O'Neal.
Second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for 2.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. That one drops. He ties it up. The Wizards shooting 47% on this one. Looking efficient. Left side, Whitmore. Here's Griffith. And the three-pointer goes. And the Wizards lead by 3.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Here's Clutch. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Now here's Whitmore. For 3. Hunter with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Up top, O'Neal. 4 on the clock. Oh, there's the alley. In transition, here they come.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Griffith's shot is off.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort. They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
Williams is checked in for Washington.
Number 1, Jeremiah Williams.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Washington leading by 3. Launches it from deep. Hunter with the rebound.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
And Clutch gets it to go.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Pass to Griffith. To the paint. Outside Whitmore. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. Castle for 3. O'Neal pulls it in.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
To take the lead. It's rebounded by Washington. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Griffith. Back to Whitmore. Here's Carey. Tries to break his ice. Rebounded by Denver. O'Neal's got rebound number 11. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Clutch passes to Adebayo. Now Hunter. Pass to Clutch. Got a piece of it. Here's Carey. Williams with it. He's covered by O'Neal. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
First team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Williams. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And Denver making a change here. Tucker's checked in. Denver trails by 3. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Both shots good from the stripe. Well, the Wizards shooting pretty well at 45%. Tucker against Williams. Here's Carey. Here's Griffith. Sinks the tray. And the Wizards lead by 4.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Here's Clutch. Pass to Tucker. Here's Clutch. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's Denver missing. Here's Griffith. Pass to Willis. Here's Carey. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Denver's coach was going over with his team. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first 3 you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Willis. It's deflected. Outside Hunter. Pass to Tucker. Here's Clutch. Back to Tucker. And the layup is good off the glass. Now just a 2-point Washington lead.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Jay, the pass to Willis. Knocks down the triple.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Now here's O'Neal. There's a screen. Pass to Clutch. Now here's Tucker. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put his stamp all over this game.
Here's Willis. They get it back. Williams got a hand on it. Here's Clutch. Pass to Brown. 1:39 left to play in the 4th quarter. Now here's O'Neal. Tightly guarded. Yes, it's good. And it's now only a 1-point Washington lead.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Here's Griffith. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Here's Clutch. Down low. Tucker, no good. Washington leading by 3. Pass to Griffith. 1:02 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Williams. He can't get that one to fall. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. Here's Brown driving to the basket. Money!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Here's Griffith. Inside, Williams. Cash!
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look. And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
It's not over yet.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Here's Griffith. There's the triple. No luck on that one. The Nuggets want a timeout. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
And a 3 would tie it up. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, they probably have just enough time to do that. It's all all about getting a 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
So it's Washington picking up the win. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, AD, it was a closely contested game. Congrats on the win. What would you say is the mood of your team currently?
Feel great. We knew it was going to be a tough game for us. They made a lot of tough shots, and we just wanted to defend. I think Coach called some great plays for us. We made some big-time stops. We came out with the win tonight.
Well, Coach will always make sure this team has defense at the top of its priority list. Thanks, AD.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And time to present our player of the game.